1907. You are 9 years old and your mother tells you you are going to America. America, the land of opportunity, where it is rumored that the streets are paved in gold. You will miss your own country, you will miss the place you once called home, but your parents tell you of how much better life will be and you are eager to find a new home.
The journey will be long. You will travel hundreds of miles to reach a seaport, get on a steamship, and sail for 2 weeks. On the last day of your journey, you will travel up on deck, eager to escape the crowded steerage room at the bottom of the ship. And then you see it, New York City, large and beautiful, shining on the horizon. But you cannot go there, not yet.
Ellis Island awaits, the passageway, the place that can let you into America or send you back to where you came from. You are surrounded by people from all over the world. There are people wearing clothing that looks strange to you and holding bags of things that look much different from the small bag you carry. You hear so many voices and many languages you've never heard before and cannot understand.
You walk in line in a crowd of hundreds of people heading into a massive and beautiful building. You are told to leave your things in a room packed with luggage. You put down your tiny bag that holds everything you own. You stay close to your mother and head up a large staircase as men in uniform watch you walk. You do not know it, but this is your first test. Anyone who cannot walk up these stairs will not make it into America.
Now you are in the largest room you have ever seen, a great hall with ceilings so high you can imagine your old home fitting inside this building. This is the registry hall, packed with people sitting on rows and rows of benches. Official-looking men stand at desks at the end of each line, inspecting everyone and asking questions. Your father must go in a separate line. Your mother looks worried. Will you pass inspection? Will you get to New York? A woman standing nearby is marked with chalk. She is coughing, and the men in uniform have marked her to be inspected further.
You walk through a 6-minute medical examination. Your mother follows. Neither of you is marked with chalk. Your mother sighs. You follow the line of people and finally come to a man at a desk. He asks so many questions. How your family paid for the trip, what everyone does for work, where each of you were born. The questions seem to go on forever. You spend 4 hours in the registration room before you are directed up another flight of stairs.
There are 3 lines of people heading up the stairs. Each line is separated by railings. You and your mother are in the crowd who will go to New York, but your mother worries that your father may have been detained. There are people walking up the middle of the stairs who have been detained. They may not make it to America. They will have further examinations, hearings to defend their case, or opportunities to stay on Ellis Island until doctors are satisfied that they are healthy enough to move on. 20% of the people around you will be detained. You are angry and sad. You think this is unfair. Later, you will learn that many of the inspections and questions were to make sure immigrants allowed to go to America are healthy, qualified, and capable of taking care of themselves, finding work, and surviving. It is a difficult and frightening process, but the purpose of Ellis Island is to ensure that all of the immigrants coming to America are free from contagious disease, criminal behaviors, or anything that would prevent them from living independent, productive lives.
You get to the top of the stairs and see your father. He has not been detained. Your family heads to the money exchange where you trade your country's money for American dollars. Then you head to an area to buy tickets for a ferry to Manhattan. You find your things in the baggage rooms, and with admittance cards, ferry passes, and small boxed lunches, you begin your last step of the journey. By nightfall, you will be in that shining city.